I was genuinely surprised by the amount of English language degrees at the University of Padua, because I do really feel like a local student today. There are lots of scholarships and waivers. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I did my last study abroad video, and there's been one destination that you've been asking me for a very long time to make a video about, and probably you can say so, but we're in Padua today. I'm so excited to show you the University of Padua, to tell you about the cost of living and all the study options and all the peculiarities of this university, because this is a fantastic university. It is almost as old as the University of Bologna, and it's a really lovely place. Padua is a lovely city to live in and to study here and to be an international student here. So if you're ready guys, let's go and explore this city. Okay guys, let me just start by saying that I was genuinely surprised by the amount of English language degrees at the University of Padua, because there are quite a lot of them in Bologna, but it feels like here there are even more English language degrees, and you can literally find anything from engineering to economics to medicine to biotechnologies, humanities, psychology, literally whatever you want. And I think that's fantastic, because you can choose an English language degree, or there are English language units inside the Italian degrees. So it really is up to you whether you want to study in English or in Italian, but I think it's equally cool. Obviously it makes sense to study in Italian if you're in Italy, but if you don't speak Italian, or if you want a more, kind of an international degree, you can opt for an English language degree, and I think that's really cool. But before I get to the city center, I wanted to show you one particular thing behind my back. I'll talk about it in a second. Basically, it's a private residence hall for students. There are various residence halls, the university owned and the private ones, and obviously you can find a room for yourself. I took a look yesterday at the Facebook page with announcements for rentals, and I can tell you that you can basically rent a room in Padua for approximately 300 euros if it's a single room, and then you can find a double room, a place in a double room for approximately 200 euros. Obviously sometimes less, sometimes more. It depends on the location and the amount of roommates and the size of the room, so as anywhere else. However, this is the general situation, and I think it's a little bit cheaper than in Bologna. Not much cheaper, but a little bit cheaper. It makes sense. And now, let's get there. Now guys, this is the private residence hall, and I think it's so cool. Just look at all these colorful windows. I love it. And you can find a single room in a place like this for approximately 500 euros, which is more expensive than the room if you find it yourself through Facebook. However, maybe it will be better guaranteed, I don't know. Here, on the other hand, you have all the services you might need, like the laundry and the study room and leisure room and all the stuff, and you'll be able to socialize with fellow students. I think it's really cool. I don't think I can get inside since I'm not a student, but let's see if I can get closer. Also, look at the area, it's also nice. I mean, it's not in the city center, but still very nice. Okay, let's rush quickly before I get hit by the car. Let's have a look here. I definitely won't be able to film inside, but I guess you can see the study room here. There's a reason why I haven't shown you any fun, cool parts of the city yet, is that the student hall, the residence hall that I wanted to show you is located near the train station, which is actually quite convenient if you want to travel. But it's really near the city center. It may take you like 10 minutes walking to reach the city center, where we are right now. And if you take the bike, the 10 minutes will turn into 5 at most. So I think that's really nice and convenient if you want to live in a place like that. Although there are other student halls that are located a bit further from the city center, but they will cost you less, like 350 euros for a single room, but there are both the co-ed and all male or all female student halls, so you can choose if that's a big deal for you. Then you just you choose for yourself what is better, what works better. But here, guys, the first stop in the city center today is in the library. I suppose it's a central library. I'll show it to you a bit better now, and let's see if I can get inside there and show you what's going on inside. Just to give you really quick numbers, this year the University of Padua celebrates its 800th anniversary, 800th birthday, and I think that's insane. Now let me talk quickly about the fees. The university fees, the University of Padua, are around the average. They're very similar to those of Bologna. You'll have to pay on average 2,500 euros for a degree in humanities, and about 2,600 euros for the degree in science, and the degree in education will cost you around 2,900 euros. However, there are lots of scholarships and waivers and options for you to reduce your total fees, paid. But also, let's just take a moment to appreciate this building. It's really cute, and also I'm so glad that the weather is good today, because it's been freezing over here for the past weeks, and today at least it's sunny. And here finally we are at the university area, right in the city center, and there are probably lessons going on right now, but we'll keep on exploring the city.
You and me stuck on the ocean now, nothing but waves in this filling in. I wanna dry up, but you just keep on going, don't you? I don't even know how we got here. All my reasoning have disappeared. I wanna bury the hatchet and find the way back to our home, our home, our home. We don't have to drift inside this dome. I will not let us fade away. It's not a
As I said before, there are lots of options for scholarship, especially for international students, guys. So tell me in the comments if you'd like to learn more about the scholarships available and the fee waivers, because I think I will make a separate video for my Patreon page, because it's been a while since I've uploaded a new video on Patreon page. So I will make a separate video about the scholarship, because it will be quite a long video. There are lots of scholarships, so leave me a comment down below if you want to know more about it, and check out the Patreon page. I will leave the link in the description box and also in the first comment, so you can subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Just to give you a little bit of history, as I said before, the university is celebrating its 800th anniversary this year. It was founded in 1222 by a group of students and professors from the University of Bologna, and today it is the second oldest university in Italy and the fifth oldest university in the world. Just think of it, that's absolutely crazy to think. And also the university has seen a bunch of famous students and famous alumni like Nicholas Copernicus and Thomas Brown, so you can really feel it in the air in Padua, the importance of this university for the city. There is a special body that you should know about if you're going to study in Padua, and it is called ESU, and it's like the regional initiative for students, sort of, kind of. And they have a bunch of really interesting offers. So they actually have their own residence halls. However, I would not say that they will cost you less than any other residence hall, or if you look for a room by yourself. So I would not really recommend those, although you can check them out as well, obviously. However, there are really interesting initiatives regarding catering. They have a bunch of dining halls. Some of them are managed directly by ESU, and others are in the collapse situation, kind of. And they offer student meals for a very, very small price. For your lunch or dinner, you will pay from 230 to 520 based on your income situation, and you can have a full meal for this price, and I think that's really good. And right now I'm heading to one of their cafeterias and one of their dining halls basically and we'll see if I can check it out. And I really love to try their food and to see what's all the fuss about, because the students, local students, absolutely love them.
I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship.
So guys, I just had lunch in the university cafeteria and the university dining hall, and I loved it. It's way smaller than the one in Bologna, and it just, has this atmosphere being a bit more homey, welcoming, and this stuff was extremely nice. Everyone was smiling and joking and laughing, and it was really nice. The food was good. I got the main dish only, the meatballs with vegetables, and it was really good. I really loved it. The food quality, the taste, everything was fine. And since you can really have whatever you need, like your lunch or dinner, for a very small price comparing to the restaurants and stuff, I think that's a perfect option if you're a student in Padua. I think if there is such a thing as playing tourist, there also should be a thing of playing student, because I do really feel like a local student today, almost. And since we're playing students, I want to show you a very particular place, a very particular bar that is so much loved by local students, and that was recommended to me by the local students. It is way too early to discover the proper nightlife of Padua. However, it's never too early to check out this bar, which, as I said, is the favorite among locals and students. Guys, what can I tell you? You have to check out this bar regardless of whether you are a student in Padua or just visiting Padua, even if you live in Padua, because that place is fantastic. The owner, Bruno, is very nice, and I just love this place. I just popped in quickly for coffee and I took my cappuccino, and he offered me a piece of very tasty brioche with it, obviously for free, just to eat with my cappuccino. It was so nice of him, and everyone loves it. As I said before, everyone advised me this place, and I now know why. I absolutely loved it. I highly recommend you to visit this place regardless of whether you're a student or not, because it's spectacular. And you can also eat there, you can have lunch there, so the next time I'm in Padua, I'm definitely having lunch in that place. As for other prices in Padua, I'd say they are quite similar to those of Bologna. For example, you can have your cappuccino with a brioche for breakfast for about €2.50, and that would be a normal price. The bus ticket will generally cost you a bit less, about €1.30, and the annual pass will cost you €380 per year. You can obviously rent a bike here, or just walk around, because Padua is very walkable. It's not that big, it's quite walkable, although obviously if you live a bit further from the university, you might need some transport option, but bikes, are always a good idea. It's environmentally conscious, and it's a workout all in one, and you're getting wherever you need to be. Here, guys, you can actually find the station for bike rental, and you can have 30 minutes for free if you make a pass, and I think that's really cool. You can just download the app and buy a pass and find stations like this one all around the city. Here is the bike, and it looks like this in general, and I think that's a really cool idea. Speaking of groceries, guys, in Padua you'll spend approximately 50-60 euros per week for groceries, but also it depends on what you consume and how do you prefer to eat, your diet, everything. But I'd say that the prices are very similar to those of Bologna, and I will also leave you a link up here for my cost of living in Bologna, so you could compare the prices. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Please don't forget to like, comment and share it with your friends. And if you're new here, please subscribe and hit the bell button to get the notifications of all the upcoming videos. And if you're a prospective student in Italy, please don't forget to check out my Patreon account, where I'll put up more videos for you about studying, scholarships, tuition. Guys, please leave me the comments with your questions about life and study in Italy, and whether you'd like to see the university tour of any other city, university city, and stuff like that. Now guys, thank you for being here and enjoy your day.